collapse a little bit with some early support rotations is actually top, yeah. Spear sets up for Lim's arrow. This will be our first blood. Wami's able to pick it up, a Sand King point target in the Burrow Strike, and now back down to bot actually as UK. He's gonna eat up a lot of damage, but with the level 3 available, 2 points in the Purify, a lot easier to be able to farm the small camp. UK is still gonna fall down bot, so they dive under the tower successfully this time. DB will be able to get over a bottle. No, Des just keeps his life because of KYXY's body. And I need to protect him, but considering to an Oracle, like, you're pretty squishy, and any range here if you get caught out. I don't... Wait, Ponlo? Did he hook Cookie on the high...
damage.
Wait,
oh, the hook.
I'm so confused.
An extra root duration is always really nice to have.
There we go. They'll charge it up.
Body block,
see if they can body block the arrow. Nah, Destrus just doesn't find the angle. Would have been difficult to predict the positioning of Lim, but KYXY with the Purifying Flame kill, that's starting to stack up. Paired with the Infused Raindrop.
I love
really, I mean, 0.8 mana regen for a hero like the Leshrac, but it's really not... That's not the reason you want it. You want it for that magic absorption, as again, they're going to try. Arrow find the Leshrac. This time, you eat the arrow, and that's not what you want to do. Krish is going to try and TP in, however. Gets killed on top of the Gyrocopter. They've already found a double on Lim, and unfortunately, Krish has nothing left in the tank, but the towers can do the dirty work for him. As Lim has one more leap charge coming up in a second here. He'll even steal away the bounty, but Krish must sustain to fulfill his needs in the jungle.
Just a little low on mana right now is the Mars, and UK ends up dying for
farm as much as he was probably hoping early on, but we'll see. What is Mame Die looking for? This early Aghanims getting picked up actually for your Hoodwink.
Well, I don't mind it at all. I mean, when you have a look at, hold that for a second, he gets another kill, getting him closer towards it. By Lim.
Very good spot.
Just hits level 6 as well.
Should be able to chain lock him down and burst him with these, but that's your Mirana dying. Move they found. Oh, poor old Oracle. Arrow Strike, easiest it up for Destrus. Army Genius isn't nearby though. Wami is going to try and counteract his initiation from D&D with his big ultimate, but now there's nothing left of the tank, as they were able to kill off the Nyx Assassin, but there's no setup for the Mortimer Kisses, so Army Geniuses. So I feel like this kind of means that Army Geniuses have to be a little bit more faster pace.
Finally caught out the Mirana. Third leap charge used. You know, you have to think, what are you actually getting in exchange? The Gyrocopter, he's going into the Ag Scepter, but...
Wami? Wait, what's Wami doing here? He's got the Oracle nearby. They're going to try and target down UK so they prevent the healing. Nice use the blink. Wami will get away. Wami. That's just... Can he set up the stun? He can. KOXY's got the follow-up, and... Oh, Wami, even with this hood, it's not tanky enough. They do kill the Morphling down bot.
Have you seen the Dubu clip where he's getting sniped by Abed constantly?
Yeah.
I love that clip so much.
Starfire? Again, there's the Sharpshooter. Like, you don't have the ability as well, and now also their damage is going to get amplified because of the Aghanims pickup. There's another setup onto the Mirana. KOXY is going to give him a little bit of space with the one hero getting connected with the Split Earth, but unfortunately that's not enough. And now he actually has to be careful. They're going to bring in an extra numbers advantage here from UK, but they don't have the lockdown with it being on cooldown under them. And they die. Oh, they're really deep. They're charging up the epicenter as well. Krish trying to catch out the Oracle once again. If they can target down UK, it's going to prevent a lot of the healing through the false promise. Mame Die is going to try and utilize the bottle charges. It's enough for him to scurry to the eastern side. He'll make it away, but maybe Lim won't be as successful as Krish stalks his prey. They've got the ward on the high ground, so Mirana is unable to escape the grasping.
For these heroes that need to get in there to do damage, the Morphling, the Gyrocopter, the Mars, they absolutely need it.
Mid lane, they've caught out the Leshrac. If you can get the hood off though, you see how tanky KYXY is even without the hood. Now look to punish, just jumped in straight on top of Lim, but again, you need to try and identify Oracle's positioning and bring him down to start the fight, but even Mice is going to look to get involved. They've got the first initial stun. Where's the secondary to lock in Mice? Arrows flying through. It does get the connection before the attribute shift. No, Mice! He ran back into the arrow! Oh, Army Geniuses licking their lips after the kill on the Morphling. They're going to try and chase down Ponlo as well. Do they have detection? In fact, it's just a Shadow Amulet. He'll make him work for it. But in the end, it will be 4 down in an incredible fight for the side.
Up by UK.
And DB's got a little bit of help on the back line, but again,
Didn't get the
UK,
BKB.
oh, just in the nick of time. The false promise instantly with the BKB. It's a beautiful arena, lucky in 3, and you can't take the team fight if you don't kill the Oracle. This hero is survived for Sean, but Lim is at least scouting it out. One of my kisses will push him out of the pit, but Roche is so goddamn low. Army Geniuses have to stick around. Wummy, they get the spear pushed back. Sand King can't even get the Eternal Shroud off the cookie. Doesn't give him enough space, and there's the BKB timings like we were bringing up. Mice, waveform inside the pit. Who's going to be able to get the Aegis? DB will successfully, and now Mice is committed in. He can't get back out. Attribute shift is there, but it's no hope. As Army Geniuses now in a big advantage to potentially take this game 1. Lim might even be able to chase down Ponlo as well. They've got the follow-up. Wummy's got the shield smash.
I mean, he's got the spell amp from the Sanj, Kyra and Sanj as well, right?
Yeah, even the boomerang.
Yeah.
Jesus. Behind and are unable to get kill after kill. Team D are actually looking to take the fight. That's just Cookie on forward. Finds it onto 2. But UK's got the false promise, and again, they're trying to target down DB, but instantly with the answer from the Oracle, so Mice is going to put it all up to himself here, but it doesn't matter! One stun into the burst potential, Mice gets obliterated, KYXY is going to get chased down as well, and it's just to the tree line! I really wouldn't mind seeing them actually go like Leshrac Agshard next instead of the BK. The good old illusion bait. And main guy, the Scurry. Try and set up. What? What?
That they've been able to gather up until this point. It's going to take him so long.
Oh, poor Ponlo. He was going for an observe ward, but unfortunately he's going to get scouted out. The crit wave did see him, and
The gyrocopter. The Venn diagram of death.
they're smoked up. Snap can always rejoin with the buyback coming through. Nice Biocarpus timing. Wummy gets a shield off a little bit too late. They got to jump the backline. UK has to force promise himself this time, but it doesn't matter. On top of the tier 3 towers, there's a destruction of death here. As Mice is going to try and provide as much space as possible. They attempt to TP out, but they do have the ward on the high ground. Unfortunately, they don't have an arsenal stun left in the tank, though. It was the Mars waveform. Is it enough? Mice are still unable to get the kill. Wummy, how's he able to get back to safety here? As it looks like
They didn't kill the Oracle, and I feel like Morphling not going into the Manta style really hurt them. You know, it means that you can't go in onto the front lines with